All right, boys and girls. I can already tell you that this slate's going to be tough because you got a lot of decent pitching going up against a lot of tough bats, and we've been seeing this season that the bats have been um, getting uh, the better of the two, or the better of the latter, or however you say that. But you get what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is the bats have been smashing all types of all the pitchers that been put in front of them. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's going to be another tough one. You got Logan Webb up top going up against Toronto. Toronto maybe last week they were a little hot, but they cooled off again like the bitches that they are. So fire up Logan Webb. Pavetta is always viable to get smacked. He's a good pitcher, but he gets got more often than not. Let's just check his rap sheet. Let's see what he's been doing. Um, okay, last game against Miami, that doesn't count. Miami's a little league team. The game before that, 5 runs. The game before that, 3 runs. The game before that, 3. Then 4. So you see what I'm saying? But he's a decent pitcher. Strikeouts 10 against Miami, 4, 5, 4, 4 strikeouts. Fantasy points 34, 2.2, 9.6, 15.8, 3. Let's go. Let's do a little bit of a deeper dive. 36, 23, -2. His range of outcomes is all over the place. So he's a decent pitcher, but he could get caught. Exactly what I said. So be very careful. In Oakland, they can drop 15 runs on your head like nothing. They've done it before, and they're cheap. That's why I like Oakland. They they're very risky, but they're cheap. That's all I'm looking for when I'm building lineups. You got Stone against Philly. Philly's always going to be a good team. They got Schwarber back. They got Harper back. It's tough, and he's a decent pitcher himself. You see what I'm saying? Like we already three pitchers in, and everybody's got tough matchups. Well, everyone except for Logan Webb. I don't really consider Toronto a tough matchup. Charlie Morton, we already know he gets got, right? Going up against Arizona. Chris Bassett, he's been better. San Francisco's been ass lately, so I have no problem playing Chris Bassett. Valdez has been ass, but Miami's ass. So you got two types of you see where I'm going. Lorenzen, probably played him once in my entire life. The Angels got some sneaky bats. Nothing too scary. Toby, this Tobias, right? Toby against Pittsburgh. Looks like Pittsburgh's, you got a couple guys smacking the ball. Tellez woke up. Reynolds is, what's the word I'm looking for? Reliable as usual. Um, I'm not scared of Pittsburgh, but I don't trust Myers. I don't trust Toby. If you're playing a lot of lineups, you want to use them as your SP2. Congratulations. Other than that, Michael Walker against St. Louis. I don't have no problem playing Michael Walker. That sounded crazy. Pause. Last 5 games: 1-1-1, 2-2. Earned runs, strikeouts 8, 6, 5, 2, and 7. Fantasy points 28, 16, 16, 8, and 21. So he's been decent, and he's priced. He's a little bit underpriced, if I'm gonna be quite honest with you. Going up against St. Louis, fire up Michael Walker. Severino could be awesome or he could be awful. We've known this about Severino. He gave up 7 runs the last game. Before that, 4. The game before that, 0. The game before that, 6. The game before that, 1. You see where I'm going? Strikeouts, 3, 310, 1, and 2. Listen, we're not even going to get into the fantasy points. We already know what we got with Luis Severino. Washington's probably going to get him. Frankie Montas, I don't mind taking a shot against Colorado because Colorado's doing nothing. But I'm probably not going to play Frankie Montas. I'm not going to use use a spot for Frankie Montas. The rest of these guys I'm not going to touch. Canning, Sears, Sony against Atlanta. Even though I don't know what Atlanta's really doing right now, I'm just going to stay away from it. Martin Perez against Milwaukee. He probably gets roasted. Patrick Corbin, he's automatic. These automatic runs, and that's for the other team. Kyle Freeland. If Cincinnati was in Cincinnati, the Cincinnati stack would be a must play, but you can't really trust them. I'd play De La Cruz only because of the stolen bases upside. He has a little bit of power too. He's a good player, but the rest, you can't really stack the team. Who are you going to stack them with? India, Steer, Candelario? Like, these guys strike out like there's no tomorrow. I think I'm going to go mid-range with Michael Walker. I absolutely want some Mets. I absolutely want Lindor, and I want Nimmo. Let's just start right there. I want De La Cruz too, but I'd rather pay $1,100 less for Lindor and then go pick up Nimmo and get a little bit of a stack going with the Mets. You are what you repeatedly do. The Mets, they're repeatedly getting timely hits, and they're repeatedly winning games. They're a good team. Pitching could be a lot better, but they're winning games. You got Lindor, you got Nimmo. They're kind of pricey. They're not pricey, but they're not cheap. Anything over like $5,000 is pricey, $4,500, but they're worth it. So we got Lindor, we got Nimmo. I did want De La Cruz, but I'll be alright. You probably go to Milwaukee. Martin Perez is trash. I don't really trust Houston like that. Sony against Atlanta. JP Sears against Boston. I could probably pick up Hamilton again. Hamilton is underpriced, if I'm going to be honest with you. Hamilton is underpriced. I don't think we're going to be able to afford Devers in this lineup. You could, but I'm not going to do that. You got Lindor, you got Nimmo, we got Red Sox. You want another Red Sox? You know what? Nah, but he's gonna be pricey too. O'Neal is gonna be pricey. I already know that. Let's go to Texas and let's pick up Langford. Listen, I know my shit boring. I know I recommend the same players, but they're underpriced. This is fantasy baseball. You wanna pay a little bit for a big result. You see what I'm saying? Until they price up Wyatt Langford, I'm going to keep playing them. Langford, Martinez from the Indians. Like there's a few players that's just too cheap. Fire up Langford, Lindor, Nimmo, Hamilton, and Michael Walker. We're about to go to FanDuel in 10 seconds. I'm lying 15 seconds. If you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. If you're still struggling to cash, MLB got harder. People are much sharper. I do know. It is what it is. As every year that goes by, DFS is going to get harder. People are going to get sharper. You got to get sharper with them. Survival of the fittest. Like I was saying. If you're struggling to cash, MLB's too hard. WNBA is all over the place. PGA is tough. MMA is tough. No problem. I can help you. I can send you my finalized optimal lineups right before lock, right before first pitch. Check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. Just read the description. And we do have super chats open. Let's go to FanDuel. Let's wrap this up and let's get out of here. All right, Logan Webb's in play for me. Valdez, I'll probably pass, even though it's Miami. I feel Christopher Sanchez has a bounce back game against the Dodgers. Bassett's in play against San Francisco. Anyone against Oakland, I'm a little bit tentative because I know Oakland could go off. Stone, I think Stone probably gets lit up. To be honest with you, Morton probably gets lit up. Severino, I wouldn't touch. But you know what we can do? All right, I got it. Got you. I got y'all. Where's Michael Walker at? Michael Walker is where? Did I miss him? I did. Is he not on this slate? Michael Walker. Michael Walker. Kansas City, St. Louis. Kansas City, St. Louis is not here. Oh well. Anyway, so let's pick up Bassett. Let's pick up Bassett. San Francisco's a mess. Let's pick up De La Cruz. You can still get in Lindor if you have to have him. Or you can play CJ Abrams. I like all three of those shortstops. Then what we can do is we got 3K left. We can go Trey Turner's been hot. You could go Trey Turner also. Trey Turner's hot like fire. Tyler O'Neill. Hold on. Uno momento. Go back to second base for a second. You got Hamilton going up against Oakland. And I just want to see something real quick. I just want to see something. JP Sears is a lefty. Sears is a lefty. So, okay. So I want O'Neill. Okay. I just wanted to see which Red Sox I wanted. I want Tyler O'Neill going up against a lefty. That's what I prefer. So we're gonna go De La Cruz. We're gonna go Tyler O'Neill. We're gonna go Lindor, and our last man in to wrap this up. We're gonna go with let's pick up Vientos in the outfield. Or you could put him in first base if you want. I prefer him in the outfield. I like to leave catcher first base for certain players. I like to spend up for that position. Hold on. Third base. Yeah, I put you in third base. Cool. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go with Bassett. We're gonna go with Vientos and Lindor. We're gonna go with Tyler O'Neill. We're gonna go with De La Cruz. Maybe I'll shove Spencer Steer in there, but I'm not gonna really full stack Cincinnati because they're very unreliable. Listen, I appreciate y'all watching. I know I held y'all long enough. Sorry. Just want to make sure that, we get this slate started on the right foot. I'm going to get out of here. Hope you had a profitable Tuesday night. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. Check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel memberships. Super chats are open. Appreciate you guys taking time to watch my video, and I'm going to talk to you guys later. Ciao.